There we go. All right, we're having a little trouble, running a little late, but we are here though. And if we can get a conversation started, then yeah, we can start. But we'll have to see what goes on. We'll have to see who comes in here and who doesn't. Okay, that was. It said we had four for a second, then it dropped back down to two. But if we can get people in here, then and start talking, then we can. You were born ready, Reaper. Well, you're the first one in here, so well, besides Spirit Stalker from earlier, but yeah, if we get people in here, then we can and get a conversation started, then we can actually start playing. Just gotta wait for people to get in here first. I was just saying that. Well, I was just saying that you're the first one in here, but yeah, if we can get people in here then and get a conversation started, then yeah, then we can start playing. We just have to wait for people to get in here. But yeah, I read your comment. I read it. Usually, I read everybody's comment. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know you were saying that you're ready. I just have to wait for others to get in here. It says that I have you in here and somebody else, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see who comes in. Is It was a little tiring from work, but overall it's a pretty good day. Course work in my night job. I slept most of the day except for lunch, and then I had some dinner, and then I came on here. Oh yeah, especially when you're working an overnight job too. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Being home is good, and sometimes work can be stressful when it's not good. Hi, Eliza Gale. It's good to see you in here. How are you doing? I probably had that feeling. Oh, with 3 lives that day. Oh, then I can understand. I can understand you being busy though, especially working 3 lives. Yeah, I can understand that when you have a job and then you're out of a job and then it's kind of just like, oh, I wish I could find work again. And then when you are working, you just be like, oh, I wish wasn't working so much. But can't argue. I mean, having a job though is better than no job at all. So yeah, it makes you think like, why can't it be busy? Because I know that if it's not busy during the night with or during the overnight hours, then they'll probably just send some of us home. Because when labor is high, use which usually happens on our shift, then th- then they'll start sending some people home. I mean, it can happen to anybody though. I've been sent home a few times because of high labor. Oh, what's that? Well, uh, I guess give me the bad news first. I'm not sure if bad will mean good for me. Okay. Well, yeah. I was thinking it had something to do with that. Yeah, good news is that you'll be on here. Okay, good. That's awesome. I am sorry that you did reject that job offer, but yeah, you'll be here, so that's good. Well, what yeah, I could understand that, but I mean, because sometimes I've got mixed emotions at work. Yeah, I buffered for a sec, but yeah, but I'm back. Yeah, I figured you probably didn't know what I said when I buffered, but yeah, I repeated myself. Well, nobody could really understand what you say when you buffer, but that's why I repeated myself. I would miss would be, I think the only streams I will miss would be Fridays and Saturdays. Well, at least you're here for the long ones on Monday. Yeah, I reached out to Tammy and she said the reason she wasn't on last week is because she was having like some bad weather and her internet was like messing up due to the storms they had where she lives. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I could understand that because 4 p.m. through 10 p.m. Yeah, that would be, and Friday and Saturday, yeah, that would take would take you away from Friday and Saturday nights. Like that's the reason that that I do a stream on Mondays, or I do long ones on Mondays. You know to to take a break, being a night off from work, and oh, it's okay, Reaper. I understand. I mean, sometimes work is work is more important sometimes than YouTube. I can understand that. I mean, like on Friday and Saturday nights when I sign off, it's because I have to. It's because I have to go to work. I mean, do I want to? No, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Okay. One more request. Okay. What's that? The home menu from McDonald's. Wow. Um, Home menu from McDonald's. One of everything. Wow. That'll cost quite a bundle. Seems like I'd. It seems like that'd be two times I'd have to order. Once when they're serving. Once when they're serving the dinner items, and then in the morning when they start serving breakfast too. Yeah, we do have high C or okay. Yeah, I said I said that for I don't know if we have fruit punch, but we do have high C, and we do have sweet tea as well. Hey, Spirit Stalker, good to see you back in here. How are you doing? Well, I don't know if we have fruit punch, but I mean, all I know is we have high C, and then we have let's see, high C. We have Fanta Orange too. I mean, but and also, I don't know if I don't know if you consider coffee to be sweet, but I mean they've got coffee too. I'm thinking of all the drinks that we get in, and I've never seen fruit punch be offered. I said the closest thing I can think of to fruit punch would be high C. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. You're ready to play. I'm not sure if Liza Girl's going to play or if she's going to sit back and open her food stand. Yes, she does. Yes, she does not play. She just kind of sits back and watches. She may open her food stand, but I've got Reaper. But since Reaper and Spirit Stalker are both here, we've got two people, and I've in the past I've usually said I want to get maybe 4 or 5 people in here to play, but I'm thinking, two. As long as I got two, that would be that will do. That'll be just fine. I just need to find. I just need to get where. Need to find out where we are because I've wrote so many in here, so I'm not sure. Trying to find out where we are. Okay. Or okay. Just hold with me. Let me see. Oh, I would have gone. I would have repeated some questions. Okay. Yeah, just hold with me. I need to find where. Okay, I think this is where we are. Okay, yeah. I found where we are. I found where we start. Okay, the first question we start with the top 6 answers to this question. Okay, try to find the most popular answer to this question. Name a way to bring around someone who has fainted. No, not the. Surprisingly, it's not hospital. I think they mean like, how can you bring around somebody, who's fainted? hospital's good answer, but they just don't have it there. Oh, question is, name a way to bring around someone who has fainted. I know the way they word this question around is confusing, but that's how they have it. A way to bring around someone who has fainted. Hello, Spart Dart. We're playing. We're playing right now. You're more than welcome to play if you want to. Okay, it's like how. Okay, how can you like wait? How can you like get someone up who's fainted? Like, what are some things you can do to get them up? It's mostly what it's asking. Like, how can you wake someone up who's fainted? How's a way to what is a way to that you can bring them around? Get them to wake up, to back on their feet. Yeah, there you go. Um, uh, perform CPR. That's number 5. Tackle them. No way. It's not foot. It's not a football game. Can't tackle them. But yeah, perform CPR on them. Number 5. Yeah, that's kind of hard to tackle them if they're on the ground. Nope, not checking for their pulse. Yeah, I mean this one is a hard question, especially with how they worded it. Yeah, if I didn't know the answers to this one, I'd be a little confused myself. it's okay, Reaper. I was wondering if you're there, and I'm just wondering if Spirit Stalker's still there because I mean she hasn't given an answer yet. I'm not seeing Rudy on here. If now uh if this one's too hard and everything, I can just give you the answers and we can just go on to another one. Okay. It's all right. I understand that this was sort of a hard question. But yeah, I'll give you the answers. Okay. Okay, yeah. Now you did get number 5 perform CPR, but these were the answers you did not get. A way to a way to bring around someone who has fainted. Number 1. Number 1 is smelling salts. Smelling salts. What's number 2? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing, repeating it. A way to bring around someone who's fainted. Number 1, smelling salts. Number 2, throw water, as in throw water on them. Number 3, fan them. Number 4, slap their face. And number 6, Cold compressor. See? Right there. Those are the answers. Smelling salts, throw water, fan them, slap their face, perform CPR, and cold compress. Now, I mean, I don't blame you for having a hard time. I mean, that would have been a hard question for me too. But I'll go ahead and but yeah, we'll just go on to another question now. Oh, so it again? Sure. See, just that. Oh, that's all right. All right. Next question. We've got this is here's a shorter answer, or I mean a shorter survey. For this answer, we only have the top 4 answers to this question. Name something. Name something inedible that adults nibble on. Must be having a hard time with that question too. Now these are, I mean, these are questions from the John O'Hurley era. I mean, I watched some of his shows on YouTube, and the questions they had it, and the questions they had. You know, I'm just giving the same. I write them down. I hear them. I write them down. I write down the answers. So I mean, yeah, this is the John O'Hurley era. I mean, going back from before would be going back to the Steve Harvey edition. Either that, or we could bring the wheel around, or we could bring the wheel spinner around again, and bring around another set of answers. I mean, we can keep going John O'Hurley era, or we can go back to Steve Harvey if you want. Yeah, inedible. No, not a ball. You know that that adults nibble on. That's something they can chew. Something they can chew with their teeth. That's inedible. But I noticed that you're playing alone and everything, so I'm just kind of wondering, where'd Spirit Stalker go? Nope, not a toy. But I understand the stalled answers, Reaper. Because you're the only one playing right now. Yeah, that's fine because I know it's hard to do it by yourself. Yeah, I know it can be I mean, like I said, I know it can be frustrating. I also know it is hard to, think of answers when you're playing alone. So I understand. But but like I said, I don't know where Spirit Stalker went, and I was only doing those because I had two people in here, you and Spirit Stalker, and as soon as I gave the questions, she must have had something to do. She must have had her errands or something. No, I don't. No, I mean, I don't have to end the. I don't have to end the stream. Um, I'm just saying that as long as I've got people talking in here, then I can keep the stream going. Well, I mean, you're not the only one here. I mean, Eliza Gill's here in the background. But I mean, I've got you in here. Yeah, see, Eliza Gill's here. Like I said, she's just in the background. And as long as I've got you two in here to talk, I mean, it's not a total loss. And hey, there's Junkyard. There's Junkyard. Now maybe I can. Now maybe I can. Now if Junkyard wants to play Reaper, maybe you guys can team up together. What do you mean by persuade? I mean, I've heard that before, but if you want to play the game, I mean, Reaper will finally have someone to play with. We thought we had Spirit Stock. We thought we had Spirit Stalker here, but as soon as we started asking questions, she stopped respond. She stopped replying. I figure she must have had to go her errands. Oh, oh, to play. Persuade means to play. Okay. Reaper, do you think I should go back to that last question that you were having problems with and see if he can guess them, or do you want me to just go on with the questions that we had? Oh. Well, okay, so if he's here for about 20 minutes, move on to the next. Okay. Um, okay, yeah. The question we were on was this top four answer question. Name something inedible that adults nibble on. Oh. No, not carpet. Not carpet. No, no, not food. Um, nope, not the TV. Now this is now this would be something you could, put in your mouth. Practically something you can put in your mouth. There you go, Junkyard. Pencil or pen. That's the number one answer. A pencil or a pen. So there you go, Junkyard. Number one. A pencil or a pen was there, but not an eraser. Not a toy. Uh, sure. I mean, what I'm thinking is I could, yeah, I was thinking, let's see, how many, yeah, maybe after this, let me see. Let me see how many John O'Hurley questions we have after this one. And I figure we have about like 16 left, so I'm thinking after these, the next 16 questions, yeah, we'll ask if people want to go back to Steve Harvey era. Because you got to think these John O'Hurley questions are from almost 20 years ago, 15 to 20 years ago, and a lot's changed since back then. Backpack, nope. A cloth, nope. Vibrator, nope. Paper, nope. Cardboard, nope. I'm thinking, yeah, that would probably be good because because I think Spirit Stalker might have been more of a Steve Harvey fan person with these questions than John O'Hurley. Finger, oh, you're close. You're close, Junkyard, but what on their finger though? I don't think people can nibble on their nose, can they? Closest thing they could get is to put their tongue on their nose. Yeah, on their hand, but you had it close with finger. There you go. Fingernails, number two, fingernails. Yeah, Reaper and Junkyard got it. Fingernails, number two. Now just got to get two more. No, not nipples, and I think that'd be quite painful. I mean, I'm sure someone might think that, but that would sound painful to me. I wouldn't want to do that on myself. Oh, that's what persuade means. For example, it wasn't easy, but I persuade him to do. Okay, okay. guess. Alrighty. No, not wires. And oh yeah, but that is true. But SpongeBob also had a good comeback too. You don't even have fingernails, Patrick. Oh, I cannot believe what I'm hearing. How do you hear? You don't have ears either. Yeah, I mean, after he did the fingernails, yeah, pink, yellow. I didn't even notice this until someone pointed it out. How SpongeBob and Patrick are. SpongeBob's walking out with pink underwear, and Patrick's walking out with yellow underwear. And then I didn't notice this until someone said, when Patrick said these were white when I bought them. So, and then that's when you got to think first for a second. He's walking out with yellow underwear. He says these were white when I bought them, which obviously means he he did something that soaked them so much that it turned yellow. And I think you can guess what it means. What he was probably doing with those pants if they turned from white to yellow. No, not nibble on gum, and not nibbling on rubber either. Nope, not nibble on coins. Besides, you're not careful on coins and everything. You swallow them, you're kind of screwed there. There. Well, that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's okay. That would be fine. It's not a car. It's not wood, but there is something made of wood on there, though. Yeah, there's always tomorrow, and hopefully we can get more people in here tomorrow too. Plywood? No, this is something that you could actually put in your mouth, and it's made of wood, but I mean, people put it in their mouth all the time. I'm talking about, like, sometimes people, I mean, sometimes, well, okay, I mean, I think it could be made of wood. Sometimes just people, no, not a pipe. Sometimes people gnaw at, just, chew on it or use it to get between their teeth. They use it to get between their teeth, like in case they think they have something stuck between them. They might use it to, yeah, toothpick, number 3, toothpick. I knew the food thing, the food hint with would get you. I mean, you didn't ask for a hint and everything, but I thought I'd give it one. I'd give it to you since you were close with wood. I think a toothpick could be made out of wood. Yeah, that can be Junkyard's late birthday present to Reaper, a soda. Moonshine. I know Reaper will like that, or at least he'll insinuate. Think it'd be special because it's from Junkyard. Oh, but speaking of sodas and everything, the last one, is something you do put a soda in. Well, ice. Yeah, people could nibble on ice, but it's not really ice they're talking about. Yeah, ice babies. Yep, straws. Straw number 4. Number 4 is a straw. See, pencil, pen, fingernails, toothpick, and straw. Yeah, are you gonna play another one, or are you going back to work? Because if you are playing another one, this next one is a full 8 answer survey. This next, well, actually, the next two are 8 ones. Okay, you'll play one more. Okay. So this is almost. I said this is almost an insult to this question. Next question is almost an insult to people who have pets, specifically dogs. Okay, well, maybe you'll have something to think about with this next question. Like or if you want, Junkyard, I can skip the 8 answer ones and give you the next 4 answer one if you want a shorter one. You want me to skip the the next three, which are eight, two 8 answers and one 6 answer, and make it a 4-1 instead? The next 4-1? Let's go 4. All right. All right, then these next 4, okay, top 4 answers to this question. Name something a stripper might claim as a tax deduction. Nope, not money or tips. What's something a stripper might claim as a tax deduction? Well, actually, she's just actually, this is things she's buying for herself. Has nothing to do with a lot of men, but stuff that she'd wear as a stripper, or stuff that she would do as a stripper. Yeah, clothes. There you go. There you go. Reaper, I'm gonna give you clothes as lingerie. That's the number one answer. Lingerie. Yeah, lingerie, number one. Now I think you know what now I think you probably know what I mean by stuff for herself. Not nope, not perfume or G-string or tampons. She doesn't buy a deuce bag. She'll probably find a lot of those with men gushing over her. Okay. No. I'll tell you right now, no, it's not cum. Ooh. I didn't know that's what a I mean, I've heard douchebag many times, but had no idea that that's what douchebag exactly was. I always just thought it was an insult name for somebody. Yeah, that's the thing. They call everything or mostly call anyone a douchebag. Okay, you need hints. Okay, what if okay, these they might she might want to make something a little bit bigger of hers. What would she want to make like bigger of hers that she might like? What do strippers like to make bigger on them? There you go. There you go. Oh yeah. Lingerie was said, Reaper. That was number one, and yeah, or Junkyard got it. Breast or number two, breast implants. That's number two. So that's. I'm supposing you're probably wanting the answer, the hints for number three too. And, well, number four is something that they lay on their feet, but a certain kind. Like what would like this is something they would wear on their feet though, but only special kind of women's shoes. Some kind of shoes that a guy can't wouldn't dare to wear. There you go. High heels, number four, and then number three. Having to look at a lot of these because okay, this number three. It's these have it says for 25 years. These has been the go to place for designer and cutting edge jewelry. Modern laid back luxury. See, it's a finishing feature in fabric and clothing decoration. It's a universal. It is a universal ornament that is seen in varying versions in many cultures. QY Jelly, wait, it is Macy. Um, no, what? Um, it says it's a dangling ornament made by laying parallel a bunch of cords or threads of even length and fastening them at one end. Dangling ornament, bunch of cords or threads, or even even length and fastening them at one end. No, it's not mistletoes, but like a good sentence would be like the terminal male influence of some plants and especially corn. It's not weed. If I can only find a trying to find the easiest thing I can say. It's like, let's see. But while I wait, here's something for you. Okay, let's see. It says, let's see, in the U.S., they are also found on mortarboards during university graduation ceremonies, and possibly upon the shoes of the graduate at the ceremony. Near the conclusion of the graduation ceremony, the thing that the thing that the thing that hangs from the graduate's mortarboard is moved from the right to the left. Typically, the entire graduating class does this in unison. Well, there you go. Tassels. Tassels. That's number 3. Tassels. Yep. Lingerie, breast implants, tassels, and high heels. Yeah. When I saw that they had tassels to on the graduating class uses, I always think like made me think, oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? I suppose, and now I suppose now that I'm guessing Junkyard's probably now got to get back to work. Yep, must return to work before the boss comes in. Alrighty, all right, Junkyard. Well, thanks for stopping in and playing with us. Reaper needed a new player to play with since Spirit Stalker must have gone left to do her errands. Have a great night, Junkyard. You too. Yeah, I saw your suggestion, Reaper. I thought here's I and I thought this. I thought okay, well, before suggesting we go back to the Steve Harvey edition, I'm thinking we should at least I I'm thinking we should at least probably finish the John O'Hurley questions that I wrote that I wrote. Let me see. But that's a good idea if you want to, Reaper. We can go back to the Steve Harvey edition right after we finish the John O'Hurley questions. Well, like, that might help. I mean, that means if we go back to that and they say to go back to Steve Harvey, then we could do that, and that wouldn't mean that I'd have to watch any that I'd have to find any more John O'Hurley episodes because I mean they're limited on YouTube. A lot of episodes from host from host game shows, except maybe for Steve Harvey, they're probably very limited on episodes from previous hosts. Yeah, I'm fine. And just like, yeah, I'm saying for another time. I said, like, you know, maybe, maybe if we get some good, some people in here tomorrow, we can get through a lot, maybe of the John O'Hurley questions. And then once we finish the John O'Hurley questions, we can, yeah, because I'm saying that, because the John O'Hurley questions, I'm thinking we could finish these up. I won't have to watch any more of those episodes, and then we just go back right to Steve Harvey and his edition. I'll do well. Do I? If that's the case, Reaper, do I need to let you go? Oh, oh, it's okay, Reaper. I understand. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Um, let's see. Yeah. I was thinking of closing it out, Eliza Gill. That is unless you're gonna stay in and talk, and I'm thinking, but if you're gonna head on out, then I might just head on out too, because there won't be anyone left to talk to. I mean, do you want to? Close it out, Eliza Gill? Are you gonna stay, or do you? Oh, you're heading out too. Well, then that's probably my sign to end it for tonight. Then, because if Reaper's heading out and you're heading out, then there is really nobody. There's will be nobody else to talk to stay on and talk to. So yeah, I'll. You need to take care of something. Well, that's fine. I'll then if you're heading out too, I'll wrap this up early for tonight, and then hope I know I won't see you tomorrow because it's the Sabbath, and you say you really get on any videos on Saturday because of the Sabbath. But yeah, I am. Yeah, but yeah, so I can just get ready a little early for work, or just sit around for a bit. But yeah, you'll see me next Friday, and I hope to see you tomorrow, Reaper, and Tammy, and some of the others too. But yeah, but for now, everybody's getting out, heading on out. So I will head on out too, and I will see you all later. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow, and if I don't see you tomorrow, see you Monday. If I don't see you Monday, then see you next Friday.